Hey guys, what's up? This is Technician Gamer here, continuing the series for Titanfall 2. And I wanted to announce, and if you didn't know, Respawn, as well as the Titanfall main Twitter page, they had posted that our first DLC drop for Angel City, it's called Angel City's Most Wanted, is going to be coming out November 30th, which is next week. Basically, we're going to dive right into this, and what we are getting is the Angel City map. It is a fan favorite from Titanfall 1. It was one of my favorite maps. It's really, I would say, close quarters. A lot of tight corners, especially maneuvering throughout the city, moving around as a Titan. But it could be a vast open map, especially if you're the pilot and you can hop along the rooftops. And having that grapple as our disposal on top of the stim, it's really going to play a little bit differently, but it's probably going to also feel familiar. Other than that, we are also getting the Wingman Elite Pistol, and then we are getting a lot more customizations. Each Titan is getting something new here. Ion is getting refraction lens. The splitter rifle splits 5 ways. Scorch, we have Scorched Earth. The flame core ignites the ground, leaving thermite in its wake. North Star, we have Threat Optics. Enemies are highlighted while zooming in. Tone, we have Burst Loader. Aiming allows the 40mm to store up to 3 shots to burst fire. Legion, we have Hidden Compartment. Power Shot has 2 charges. And then Ronin, Phase Reflex. When doomed, Ronin phases out of danger. Now, before getting into the rest of this DLC here, what's very interesting, I think, is Ronin, and then also Tone with the burst loader. Now, it says aiming allows the 40mm to store up to 3 shots to burst fire. So I'm wondering if you land all 3 of those shots as a critical hit, if you will then get the lock-on that you need on a Titan, or how exactly that'll play out. In Titanfall 1, you could change the 40mm to burst fire, and it would do less damage, but you would be able to fire faster. And then going into Ronin, the phase reflex, when you're doomed, Ronin phases out of danger. Now I'm wondering, when you're doomed, if you have a certain time limit or how long exactly that takes into effect. So I can't wait to especially probably try Ronin's ability out first, because that seems really interesting. We're gonna have to test that out. The next thing we have is a pilot execution. We have Inner Pieces. You phase into an unsuspecting victim. So that really sounds like a brutal execution there. And then what I'm most excited for, and this is what it's saying on this, is we have a stats screen. So I'm wondering if all of our pilot kills, Titan kills, AI kills, weapon kills, all that good stuff. I'm wondering if that is in fact what that stat screen is, so that's going to be very interesting. We have an FAQ menu and then an in-game store. There is a store coming to Titanfall 2, and it is not pay to win. It is actually more of like pay to customize, because all this customization is going to be available for players. As far as pricing and all that, there's not really much what we know about that. And there's going to be no supply drops, so there's no going to be pay-to-win weapons or Titans or any of that, because that would separate the community in Titanfall, and Respawn does not want that, which this is yet another reason why I love this game. We have game mode twists. There isn't really anything specific there yet, but when it launches, we'll have more details about that. There is going to be double EXP weekends, so I'm assuming it'll be December the 3rd. I mean, they haven't announced it yet, but I'm assuming after this release, they are going to start doing double EXP weekends, so that's going to be quite interesting. Then we got the top networks recognition. Basically, being a part of the network is a great way to meet new people and get bonuses for playing. So every week, you'll find us calling out a few networks we think are worth checking out. I'm just part of the main network that I believe that you are sorted into when first playing. I don't know off the top of my head what that is, but I do jump around among networks just based on the happy hour, just so I can get those 5 extra merit credits. But other than that, this really seems like a interesting DLC pack. I cannot wait to play Angel City and then also see all this new customization that is going to be brought to us. This is very exciting and I think a good start for Titanfall. There definitely hasn't really been a lot of issues since the launch. Sure, some Titans may have felt a little overpowered than others, but other than that, the experience for me personally has been great. So there you have it, guys. Those are the details of the first DLC pack. Your feedback is always appreciated, as I would like to know what you think about all this. Please leave your feedback down below and we will talk about this more. Stay tuned for more content to come and I will see you on the next video.
Enemy Titan down. Warning, enemy pilot attacking.
Are dominating.
Warning, multiple enemy pilots attacking.
Impressive. You are dominating that pilot.
Reinforcements on your 6!
My benefactors will be extremely grateful for this win. Keep fighting, pilot. That pilot is not going to be pleased. Impressive. You are dominating that pilot. That pilot is not going to... This operation is a success. Well done, mercenary.